to the game.
I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Baba pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Lulu Dallas Multipass. I go to Miami.
With a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off from Acrisure. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Hawk 7.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Pulled in by the rookie out of Texas Tech. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on third, Wilson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Wilson to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So what happened there, partner? It looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Snags it near the edge. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Wilson to the air. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
It's Johnson on second down. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. This one goes for 3 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dump off caught by his back. And this one does not go far. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Trap 60.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Pass cover. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60.
Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds his back, Achane. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on 1st down. It is Cup, left side. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Throwing from the gun. Catch made underneath by back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense to the line fast.
Viking 15. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70.
They are throwing it again. Hits his tight end on the corner route. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Looking quickly here.
Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 18 Pioneers. 18 Rattler, 18 go.
He's going to throw it again. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready, check.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Trap 50, trap 50. 19 tight, 19 tight. Set up. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hup.
He'll work against the blitz. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. It's a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down. That's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19, Cup 19, 19 Lions. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the red zone now. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 2nd quarter lead. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a pick of 33 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Viking, 18. Go.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Finds commit downfield. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, hurt. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Get up. 70 Lions. 18 Rebels. 18 Rebels. Hey, Trash. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. It's his running back. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
On 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Come on. Set.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st down, Dolphins.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Panther 60. 60 Bearcat. 60 Bearcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Lucky that didn't end as an interception, so it'll be 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
19 Lions. 19 Warriors. 17. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Riggs.
Putting a receiver in motion.
70 Ranger.
Back to the air they go on second down. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready. Viking 18. 79 Broncos.
Motioning Williams left. Third and long. They're going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Second half begins with a run by A-Chain. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense up to the line fast.
19-7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer.
They're going to try and throw it here. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense in the hurry up here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. A costly false start penalty as third down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7.
60 Vices. 60 Vices. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobs. Go.
And they'll throw, 3rd and long. Waddle makes the catch. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Man in motion here. First down, play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Coogan, trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. There he is on 3rd and short. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to try another deep one here. And they pick him off again! Byron Murphy picks it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Wilson now from the gun. Gets it to his fullback. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Johnson up the middle. Finds a big lane. And they take this in for the score. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Downfield, he's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down.
Recovered by the offense.
Bravo 80. Go.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal, Miami.
Pack the 60. Pass.
Achan. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Working quickly here.
Just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3. Brings up second and
19
goal.
Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Oh, option play on second and goal. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Ready?
Now looking to throw. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returnable from the 2. He spins right by him. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Wilson on the play fake. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go, set.
Throw here, 3rd down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
5-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Go! Bravo, 80. Get up.
After the pick, here's Wilson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
79 Broncos.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. Wilson has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, Johnson. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
70 Lions.
Wilson now. Has it downfield working the left. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a pickup of 26. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. Dumped off to his running back. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Cowboys, go.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
19 tight. Tight. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
On the return, here's Irving. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Kennedy Lions, Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Finds him on the crossing route. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Dolphins down by a touchdown. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run here, following the penalty. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He'll look to throw it. He lost the football! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Put the body on the line for his team. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
17 yards. That's good.
65, 18, tied in.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Ready? Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Tight, 19 tight.
Here he is to throw. This is caught near the pylon. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connecting.
And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now an extra point would give So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
45-yard line.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Let's go now. Viking, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Wilson. And this underneath, Johnson. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. All eyes going to the lefty kicker out there now. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now everything up to him with this attempt. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. He didn't get enough into it. Oh, it just comes down shy of the crossbar. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners.